Alright guys, welcome back to Jumpsuit Mafia. It's me, Kyle, again. I have been recovering from COVID for the past 2 weeks, so I haven't made any videos or anything like that. But I've had a lot of comments and questions on my A8, my Audi A8 struts. These things, these are the rears, which I had no problems with, and they're pretty good. And I kept them because they need further modification. You guys might be wondering, if I have these out of the car, what am I riding on? Well, I bought Strutmaster suspension from eBay, which I was patiently waiting for to come for sale. So I knew there would be one eventually. So I waited months and months until finally a set came from a junked Audi on eBay, and I bought it on the spot. So 700 bucks later, I bought them, and the only reason why was what was the problem? I kind of forgot. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't forget. The problem was, I think, for the front, they pretty much didn't have enough spring. So pretty much it would bottom out so hard because of the not enough travel for the springs right here. So I would have to make a lower spring perch that sits down here, and I can do it that way, so I have more spring to travel, but I gotta get a spring perch because I turned the 841s upside down and used it that way. But it ended up not working out so well. But what are you gonna do? Shit happens. But I do have Strutmasters. This is not I have Strutmasters strut conversion kit in the A8, which is pretty much worse. It's worse than the other ones. It's pretty much worse than this because they're like falling apart. I have no idea why, because I bought it from eBay, but I don't know, maybe it's because it's from a crashed Audi. But and as you can see, well, you might be wondering why all my stuff is here from my old house. My lift's here, my ramps are here, my car is here, my mom's is here. That's because I'm currently going through a divorce from my ex-wife. So moved out, moved back in the original driveway where the other stuff happened before YouTube. So yeah, that's what happened. So whatever, I don't mind posting, telling you guys about my stuff. It's life. People go through divorces all the time. What are you gonna do? It's just life. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but pretty much, going through a divorce, split up, too many problems. So now back here at the OG driveway, my parents' house, until I can get a house of my own. And And plus, I'm gonna have to redo that garage. It's got a concrete floor in there apparently, which I didn't know about for 17 years. So, yeah, I had a garage I could have used for 17 years, but instead of doing stuff in the driveway. But whatever, what are you gonna do? So pretty much, I don't know why I'm wearing a mask, but the A8 has Strutmasters conversions and conversion struts in it, which are fine, but they kind of suck, because they're making all sorts of clanking noises. I don't know if it's from the crash, because it was from a crashed car, or the guy took them apart and mixed and matched some stuff together. It looked weird, but this is pretty much why you'll hear it as I drive. You can hear the clanking. And I'm making a video now because I just did my final test for COVID to see if I'm still COVID, I still have it or not, but hopefully not. This is pretty much what the struts are doing. Every time you go over a bump, they make a noise on both driver's side rears. You hear that? Yep, the driver's side, front pretty much. So I don't know if the strut mount came apart. But it's making that noise. I don't know if the top nut came off from the strut mount. And my struts didn't even make this kind of noise. My custom struts, they just didn't have enough travel from the spring. So I have to add longer springs. Now I'm thinking I might just combine these mounts, top of these strut mounts or whatever, with these struts with the other strut masters, and make my own kit, because the kit they came up with suck. It's just a rubber mount that just the springs sit on, and they fall off sometimes. But I don't know what happened to this, but I hope it's not that. You hear that noise? This is what I have to drive with now. There we go. Oh, that's that one. It's pretty much making a clanking noise. I think the nut came off the strut mount, but whatever. I mean, they ride fine for now. I mean, I just had to modify the front coilovers because I like them a little stiffer. But yeah. They're making this clanking noise. I don't know what the hell it is. Pull these things apart are a pain, so I'm gonna have to do it again when it gets a little warmer. Plus, I'm waiting for my divorce drama to finalize so I can be done with that whole spiel. It's freaking annoying. You know that? That's pretty much what I'm dealing with the whole time. I just don't know. I don't understand why. I just paid $700 for these struts, and they're making this god awful noise. Car rides fine, but just the clanking, you know. But I'm still gonna modify my kit. I didn't have enough time because, I mean, to modify because I lived in Jackson, and it was pretty much a crap hole. But now I have dry tarmac to work on, so bam, bam. Oh, jeez. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna fix this and put more videos on it, because I have a lot of people asking me about, you know, questions about how I modified it. So I mean, it was a rush job. It was pretty much a rush job modification thing. I just wanted to see if it would work. This is a 4,200 pound car, so I was like, I don't know if these springs will work. So it's pretty much trial and error. And once I get the kit all, you know, done out, I'll show you guys exactly what to do, how much to cut, what springs to get. Even if you have to get a dual spring setup, which is probably what the fronts of this is going to need, is a dual spring because of the freaking motor and how heavy it is. And it kept bottoming out because it didn't have enough travel, so we're gonna have to do that. And I'll figure out a way to do it. And then once I've figured all that out, I'll put it on. You guys can do it yourselves, because I know a lot of people do not want to spend $1,300 on an air suspension kit. That it's problematic. These are all plastic lines. They might fail. The pump might fail. And it's pretty much pain in the ass compared to the ABC system in the Mercedes, the hydraulic suspension systems, where you can, if there's a leak, you're gonna see it. It's gonna leak out fluid. So these, an air thing, you got to put a smoke tester and figure it out. It's too much of a pain. But when they work great, they work great. When they don't work, they suck. So, you know, at least this time around, you guys, you know, having the air suspension here, you guys can take it apart, order springs, spring mounts, and then put it together yourselves, which will save you $1,200-$1,300. Where are you going? It'll save you $1,200-$1,300 or $500 airbag or whatever, and you wouldn't have to deal with all that mess. You just make your own custom coilovers, adjust to your ride height, and plus these things look dope when they're lowered. So. But yeah, I'll show you in the next video, guys. Just give me a little bit. Let me just make sure my chloride test is clear, because I'm in the process also getting another job, or going back to my old job because the one I'm at now sucks. And I'll fill you guys in and show you guys what to do, because I don't want to get COVID, because I took COVID pretty much for granted. I was just like, I'm invincible, I'm not gonna get COVID. And guess what? I got COVID. So I'm not going to be playing around anymore. Pretty much, I'm not going to go out. I'm just going to be solitude here, just working back and just try to make some videos, you know. And also, guys, you subscribe to my channel, I'll subscribe to yours, you know, because everybody needs, I know everybody's trying to make videos and stuff and trying to get on the YouTube wagon. I mean, I've been doing cars for the longest time. You can go on my Instagram channel, you can see all my other builds, my 1JZ Lexus, my Supra, you know, all my Subaru builds. I have a whole bunch of stuff on Instagram. So if you want to go check out my Instagram, it's Jumpsuit Mafia. Sorry about that, I had to dig my ear because I had too much earwax. So you can go check it out at Jumpsuit Mafia on Instagram. You can see all my past builds. I wish I did this before. I would have been, you know, pretty much higher up on the YouTube wagon, on the partnership program, if I knew about YouTube. I mean, I did, but I thought, you know, YouTube was lame. Sorry. But now I'm just like an adult now, instead of being a dumb kid. And I'm like, wow, I could have made money off this a long time ago. So I promise, you guys subscribe to my channel. I will definitely subscribe to yours, so we help each other out, you know? Because we all got to be a team. We all got to look out for each other, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, guys. I will let you know on future videos. Just stay tuned. Like and subscribe if you like the content on my A8 Audis, on my A4s, my Mazda Speed 3, which I'm going to start doing soon once the weather gets a little warmer and or I get my garage set up. So, yeah, like, subscribe, and guys, you subscribe to my channel, I will subscribe to yours. That's my promise to help you guys out too, all right? Take care. Peace.